How's it going, folks? Back down at Ipswich again. I didn't get much done on the chook house. Decided to come back down again to pick up some other bits and pieces, some plants. We had some family stuff going on, so I thought I'd make the trip down. Have to head back again tomorrow and yeah, finish the chook pen before Bianchi gets back, or at least somewhere secure for the two new girls to be in, and then during the day then Bianca and I'll whack the roof on and just finish off the gate. Don't know if you can hear that, but Jack's running around above me. We just got back from picking up Kira from work. Anyway, give you a bit of a look at what I've been up to today. So down here, I don't know if you remember from previous videos, we used to have our backboards up against the wall there. It's where basically a little mini archery range we had here, and some nice thick form ply to stop any arrows going through, only using up to about 35 pounds with target tips. So yeah, we've taken them down, not only because I can use them as benches up at the farm, but also because I need to start moving these guys up there. So this blueberry here unfortunately almost died. As you can see, there's some dead leaves there, but she is bouncing back a bit. In severe need of a prune, so I bought some shears because all my shears are up there at the farm. So I'll prune that back tomorrow. Also going to prune some of these back, even though we are starting to see some flower buds, because I need them a little bit shorter to fit in the trailer. We got the cardamom down there. We got some what else have we got down there? We've got the curry tree Ben gave us. Thanks, Ben, if you're still watching these. And also some pineapples and perennial leeks and all those sorts of bits and pieces. They need to come up. Also going to be taking up the poor neglected rosemary that did survive, unlike the one from the short, and some mint, some aloe vera from there, and also down in the aquaponics. Kaffir lime, I haven't been taking much notice while I've been down here, but she is absolutely smothered in galls. So they all need to come off before we take that up. The comfrey's going. The galangal I'm not too sure on, mainly because it's just that root bound in there. I'm thinking I might just break out a couple of clumps and take them rather than the whole thing, just make life a lot easier. Also too, this barrel here is split, so she's well and truly seen better days, so I think we might retire her and just take some rhizome out of there. When I do move these, as you can see, the comfrey needs a bit of water. I'm not watering them until they're in the back of the trailer, just because it's extra weight otherwise. I'm not going to take this Egyptian spinach. It's just growing up as a weed out of that barrel of excess potting soil. It's got loads of seed pods on it. I might grab, I don't know. Actually, no, I've still got seed pods. Dried ones of them from a season or two ago, so I don't need the Egyptian spinach. Over here, the dwarf banana, can't take it. We're in a different banana zone. This ginger will be coming. This is our root stock for next year. As you can see, we've got some nice rhizome, big fat stuff down in there. Sweet potato technically doesn't need to come. I mean, it's easier to start off, and by the look of it, it's got a phosphorus deficiency anyway. She's turned extra purple, so we might just take some slips of that. The fruit salad tree, which is lime and lemon, I forgot to bring the fertilizer down for Kira, but I'm not too sure about this because technically I can only have plants that big, so we might look at trimming it back. There is some gall wasp attacks on it as well, so we might take it back a bit. I'm not too sure. And this turmeric is another one that I don't think I will be taking. I'll just be taking rhizomes, just mainly because it grows so fast. It grows, I think I was speaking on the last hangout, we've still got turmeric that from years ago that we harvested because we just don't use it that much anymore. The aquaponics, did a video on that today. Oh, the black turmeric from down the back we're taking. I'm not taking any of the gingers and that that are growing down there yet. I'll come back and get them another time. The lime tree is just covered in fruit again. So yeah, Kira accidentally let a few drop. So picking them up. More than we know what to do with. All the family are pretty much all limed out at the moment. So yes, loads of lime on at the moment. There's some more up the top there that look like they'll come off very soon. Anyway, I'll show you what I did today. I am basically making a hobo caravan. That's what I told Kira it is. It's the archery back walls. They're secured to the sides, and some tin. What I've done is just grab some big batten screws, drilled them through onto the timber. Just give you a look from the outside, just screwed through with big batten screws, and there's no way that this is going to move off. I'm also going to be securing the top down with some screws on here as well after we throw this tarp over the top, and the tarp will just stop the leaves from buffeting around too much. I mean, if we're just moving to the other side of Brisbane, it wouldn't be an issue, but 4.5 hours in the back of a trailer doing 100 and over 100 or 60, 70 miles an hour, yeah, it do a bit of damage. These boards, pretty much all the same thing, just batten screwed on. You can see the batten screws over there. Onto a piece of timber on the other side, and there'll be ratchet straps over the top of this as well. And tomorrow, when Bianca gets back from her family do, we'll throw the plants in here and I will get cracking hopefully before midday. Otherwise, yeah, I might leave Tuesday. We'll just wait and see. So we did end up leaving Tuesday, the pair of us. Bianca stopped off at a mum's place and
picked up 2 chickens.
Yep, so they made it up fine. They were in Jack's old small original puppy crate in the back of the car. And the plants appear to have made it up okay as well. The chickens sort of took priority, so I finished off the chicken house over the next day and put the chickens out and had a few other jobs to do. But eventually got into making up a little fenced area for the plants.
Wallaby proofing.
Well, technically wallaby, hare and chicken proofing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so Bee's seen a couple of hares around.
Yeah, not many, but yeah, the wallabies last night, they were right up near the house.
Yeah, so we really have to make sure that the wallabies don't turn our greens into a snack, and also that the chooks now, don't scratch out all the soil from the containers.
I think the guinea fowl are introducing themselves to the new chooks.
Yeah, they've been over there a couple of times. They just hang around there.
You know why.
We know why. All the food drops down. So, but we're just going to leave them in there for a little while. There'll be a whole, probably 2 or 3 videos on that little build. And what are you doing? That's a big stick, dude. The chook house, we're actually going to fortify that, turn it into Fort Chookington, just for when Bianca goes away for work, and I might go away as well for a couple of days. We definitely need it fox and dog proof.
Fox and dog.
Because we've heard the dogs howling at night, wild dogs over the back, because there's no domesticated dogs over that way. So the build was pretty easy, really. Used repurposed bits and pieces from here and also stuff we've brought up. The first thing I had to do before I drove any pickets in though was to make sure there was no pipes underneath it, mainly because we do have the fitting from the water tank over there, and we have electricity and also the water pump over there. So what I did was grabbed a bit of threaded rod and just pushed it down into the ground where I wanted to pop in the star pickets, and then just hammered them in, just making sure there's no obstructions down there. Pretty easy to work out what's rock and what's wood versus what's plastic. And then wrapped around the wire that was surrounding the old chicken area out the back there. And then because this chicken wire is a lot taller than the star pickets, because the star pickets also went in a little bit too far because the ground is so sandy here, I added in some expandable tent posts. They're off the old greenhouse build down at Ipswich, and then just zip tied them to there just to hold the top edge of the wire up. Luckily enough, I cut the wire at just the right length that it wrapped all the way around, and I didn't have to cut any extra. I did have to ram in another post though to make a bit of a gate, and it's just, yeah, a very easy gate. Just a loop of wire over the top here and pull that out, and there's a loop of wire down the bottom just to hold the pointy bit in. And just do that back up again, and down along the bottom I've just placed some bricks over, or they're just scrap bricks from the old paved area here, just on the inside of the wire to stop chook or any hairs pushing in underneath. So it's not 100%, you know, foolproof, but it will do the trick for now, just so we can look after the plants. The blueberry, as you saw earlier in the video, did get a good prune. The comfrey was taken out of its barrel, and it's just sitting in there with some soil, staying watered until we can divide it and put it out. A lot of that will probably end up going in the ground here. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the selection we've got. We also want to set up the Hucho buckets in there for some greens. So I've got to set up some sort of a bench to put those rails on, don't we, my dear?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, the plants made it all in one piece. We were pretty happy with the way they travelled, and we'll definitely be using that little hobo caravan again when we want to bring up some new plants. Oh, the plants we didn't bring up. The fruit salad tree with the lime and the lemon staying down there.
Yeah, we might plant it in the ground down there.
Yeah,
the existing lime is touch and go. at the moment.
Just got a bit of rot in the stem. Bianca gave it a bit of a prune back and harvested how many lemons? Oh, sorry, limes?
Oh, well, we got a 20 kilo bucket,
A 20 litre bucket.
or 20 litre bucket, and Kira got probably about a 10 litre bucket as well.
So Bianca juiced a load of them already.
Yes.
She makes up a lot of lime curd or lime butter just for spreads and desserts and that sort of thing. So that's made up in 500ml lots and we're all half a litre lots.
Yep.
And yeah, we've also done a couple of ice trays worth as well. Thanks as well to a supporter, Indigo Raider, posted a members only video and he suggested we try out some Brazilian lemonade.
Brazilian lemonade.
Yeah, it's made with limes and what was the other thing?
Sweetened condensed milk.
Yeah, sweetened.
So we need to go to the shops for that though.
Yeah, sorry, we've just been distracted by one of the pretty little birds we have around here.
They get so close.
They do. We worked out what they were the other day. We'll put a little picture or video of them up here. I don't know if you can hear him, but anyway, digressing a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to definitely try that. And as I said, the lime curd, lime butter. Kira made some awesome lime curd infused muffins while we were down there. They were very tasty.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll definitely get used.
They're a little bit evil.
Yes. But yeah, I just thought you folks would like a bit of a look at moving the plants up and how things are going around the place. There will be the Fort Chookington videos coming. So maybe next week I'll get some progress done on that before I head back down again to pick up more plants and a birthday present. And yeah, so those videos, hopefully next weekend you'll see something on Fort Chookington. Have you got anything to add?
You're so sold on that name, aren't you?
I am so sold on Fort Chookington.
Okay.
It has to be.
Fort Chookington.
Has to
it
be.
is.
Yeah. Anyway, leave it there.
All done.
Cool. I do hope you folks are all well and happy and your gardens, farms and aquaponics are booming.
And we'll see you later.
Cheers, folks. Take it easy.
Bye. You're such a doofus. He was on that side of it. He just stuck his nose underneath it, flipped it around and went underneath it.
He wants to be a baton twirler, I swear it.
What are you doing, you knob?
Hours of fun. And oodles of poop. You're a wombat. Yes, you.
What are you doing? Now, if only we could get him to do it with a broom and in the house.